Hey guys, Simon Danfork here, president of the Canadian Functional Fitness Federation. I just wanted to put together a few quick videos answering some questions about our upcoming national championships that we recently announced. They will be held at the PNE Forum in Vancouver, BC, July 18th to 20th. We're looking to make this a big event, and I'll go through some of the details, the qualifying process, and why hopefully you should care. So for those that don't know, Canadian Functional Fitness Federation is a non-profit governing body of the sport of functional fitness. I've done other videos explaining the difference between a sport and a company. If you don't know that spiel, go check those videos out, and then you can come back and see why what we're doing is a little bit different. This pathway in terms of qualifying for the Canadian Functional Fitness National Championships, which will be the qualifying pathway to the International Functional Fitness World Championships. This is for residents of Canada, so you must hold a Canadian passport, everybody except Quebec, and that is because Quebec is holding their own qualifying process, so you'll have to check through that PSO to confirm with them on how you can qualify. Everybody else in Canada will qualify via what I'm about to outline here for you. We are hosting 2 online qualifiers for the national championships. The reason for this being is we want to make sure that this sport is as accessible as can be. So qualifier number 1 will run from April 3rd to April 14th. So we're giving you 10 days to complete 6 tests. Get them done any which way you want to get them done. Then we'll have a second qualifier, June 5th to June 16th. You can kind of think of this as like a last chance qualifier, or also for us to be able to fill in. So in terms of number of spots that we are qualifying, that is still in progress because we will also be running an auxiliary event out east. So there will be 2 online qualifiers as one of the methods of qualifying for nationals. They will be 2 different sets of workouts. You are able to do both if you want to, or say you don't qualify in the first qualifier batch and you really want to take another stab at it, you are more than welcome to do both. If you qualify in the first one, you do not have to take part in the second one. It is completely optional, and it's also to help us kind of backfill and make sure we can make this as big of an event as we can, while also ensuring that we qualify the best athletes possible to represent Canada on the world stage. The Canadian Functional Fitness Federation is a non-profit organization. Everything I do on this board and with my committees and teams, we are all volunteers. So our goal in this competition is not only to run a big, awesome competition. Technically, we are here to qualify the best athletes we can to send them to the next stage. The next stage being the top 3 athletes from each division at the Canadian Nationals will then qualify to go on to the IF3 Masters, Seniors, Juniors World Championships. That's 2 separate events. There's the Seniors and Juniors, which will be happening in Lithuania. It's in December. And then the Masters World Championships will be in Brisbane, Australia, November 21st to 23rd. We posted some videos before about our athletes' experience last year at the Super Worlds, and they loved it. They compared it to an Olympic experience. Last year's event had 850 athletes, I believe, from 40 plus different countries. If you've never experienced a world-class functional fitness event, it's really cool. Teams are there representing their countries. They do the national anthem as you come in. It's about as close currently as you can be to being at the Olympics for functional fitness. And if you don't know what we're up to, that is the ultimate long-term goal to get there. Back to the qualifiers, a bit more information. We're aiming for upwards of 10 athletes per division at the national championships. And then the top 3 of those from each division will go on forward. So in our round 1 qualifier, we put down that it'll be top 5. Depending how many athletes take part, we could up that number. And then the second one will be used as a kind of a backfill and a fill-in based on how many athletes are coming out west for our event or how many will be taking part in the auxiliary event out east. So the first qualifier, April 3rd to 14th, is going to be your best chance to qualify. The second option is if you're out of town, you don't have the opportunity to do that qualifier, great. We just want to make sure that it's accessible and that everybody who wants to take part has the opportunity to. Pricing on it, you must be a registered functional fitness athlete to take part in any of our sanctioned events. The price on that is $15 per year. These qualifiers, we're just charging $10. If you are not already a registered member, qualifier will be $25. If you are, then it's $10 to take part. Everybody that is reviewing your videos, making these videos, doing everything online, we are all volunteers that do this because we love this sport and we want to see it grow and become as good as it can be. So we're keeping them as cheap as we can. The national championships. If you know me, I've also owned the Functional Fitness League. I've run that for 9+ years. I've owned a gym in Vancouver for 10+ years. I've run events at different gyms. You know, we've had 25 seasons of the Functional Fitness League, each of them ending with a big all-day playoff, even through the league matches. If you've ever been a part of my events or you've worked with me at an event, I saw a lot of you at FVT. I assisted at that one, or the Functional Fitness Masters World Championships that we hosted in 2023. If you know me, I run a tight ship and I run a good event. I've been involved in this sport since 2008. I've competed as an athlete for the first 5-6 years. I've been to the games as a coach for multiple years, and now here I am to run it. And I just tell you that because I can promise this is going to be not only an incredible experience for the athletes, but a well-run event that you deserve as athletes in functional fitness.